Hi everyone, it's Valerie from Earthrella Soap and Candle Company. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my shampoo bars. These are some examples of my shampoo bars. I have my honeysuckle, sweet pea, and my lilac. They're solid shampoo bars and you just rub them in your hair and you get tons of lather. I love a shampoo with lots of lather. I feel like if I don't get a lot of lather, then I feel like my hair is not getting clean. So you get a ton of lather with my shampoo bars. I will not be giving you my exact recipe though. I will just show you the ingredients that I put into my shampoo bars, and I'll show you my process of making them and pressing them. But I do think everyone needs to do their own research on the exact ingredients and what they want in their shampoo bars. What works for me may not work for you. You may choose to put a different, like instead of my coconut oil, you may decide to put shea butter. So everyone needs to, you know, like kind of play around and tweak it the recipe the way they want it. So these are my shampoo bars and I'm going to show you how I make them. They do take quite a bit of ingredients. So unless you're making like a big batch, it probably wouldn't be worth it to just make like 1 or 2 bars because it would be really expensive. So I buy in bulk and I make them, I make a lot of these. So we'll get started. We'll set these aside. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have my mixer here and I have my scale right here. Alright, so I have my bowl ready on my scale. I am going to put my mask on because a lot of these ingredients, the powders, will irritate your lungs. So I'm going to put that on. Alright, the first thing I'm going to put in is my SCI powder. I need to change my scale over to grams. There we go. You can probably see the powder flying up into the air. That's why I have a mask on. Alright, the next thing I'm going to put in is my SCI noodles. You don't have to use noodles. You could just use SCI powder if you wanted to. But I like the noodles and I like how they look in my bars. So these are the noodles. They're just SCI noodles. This that I put in here is just the noodles ground up into a powder. So I like to use a mixture of them in my shampoo bars. It kind of makes my bars easier to mix together. So I put some of these in here. And then I'm going to put in my SLSA, which is my sodium lauryl sulfoacetate. This is another one of those powders that you don't want to breathe in. Now the SCI noodles and the SCI powder that I put in, they add lather and cleaning action to your shampoo bars, and they add shine and protection as well. And they, like I said, they thicken your bar. So this is my SLSA, like I said, the sodium lauryl sulfoacetate. And this gives you lots of lather. And this is also derived from coconut, and it's very gentle on your hair and skin. The next ingredient I'm going to put in is my DL panthenol. I get from Proctor's Choice. Now this is a hair conditioner that helps keep your hair soft and smooth. And I don't use a whole lot of that in here. A lot of it is clumped together, so I just kind of break it apart. Now that's all I need for my dry ingredients. So the cetyl alcohol flakes are an emollient and emulsifier, and it keeps the oils and waters from separating. They kind of come in like this bead form. That's what I need. Alright, so the next ingredient I'm going to put in is my BTMS. I use BTMS 25. And these also come in like a round bead form. These are also an emulsifying wax, and it adds some conditioning to your hair. And I have some coconut oil already melted here. I'm going to pour this in. And now I'm going to add my stearic acid. Stearic acid makes your bars firm. It's an emulsifying agent, and it's great for your hair. It coats, conditions, and protects your hair, and it doesn't weigh it down. You don't need much of this. That's all I need. Alright, so these ingredients I'm going to go melt down in my microwave really quickly. While these are melting, I'm going to have my dry ingredients mixing. Alright, so I have my melted ingredients here. I'm going to pour these, I'm going to start my mixer with my dry ingredients, and I'm going to pour my liquid ingredients into my dry ingredients. I'm going to weigh out my fragrance, and the fragrance I'm using is Honey Almonds from Nature's Garden. And I'm also going to add into this container, I'm going to add my Bubble Up. Bubble Up, I get this through Crafter's Choice. This also makes it, makes your shampoo bar lather even a little bit more. And into this, I'm going to add my preservative. I'm using Germall Plus. And then I'm going to pour these into the mixer. That seems like a good consistency right there. You can see what it kind of looks like there. It's kind of sticky. So that's a good consistency right there. Take my mask off now. So I'll show you how I press these and what tool I use. Okay, so I'm trying a different angle so you can see my press. So I have my mold here, and I'm going to just put a little bit of saran wrap on the bottom and then put the cylinder on top. And I'm going to weigh out my 80 grams, or I should say 85 grams, because I like to put in 85. And then before I put the top part on, I'm going to put on a little more saran wrap on top, and then I'm going to press this down. And then I'm going to set this on my press. And I have the top plate here. I'm going to set it on top because there's a bar here that comes down, and without this metal piece here, it would probably crack my mold. And I don't want that to happen. So I have that to protect it, and I'm just going to press down. And then take this part off. Push it up. And then it'll pop right off. And there's my shampoo bar. A perfectly shaped puck shampoo bar. So let's do another one. So I have the bottom in there. Oh no, that's the bottom. Let's start all over. Alright, so here's the bottom piece again. Put my saran wrap down and put the cylinder on. Weigh out 85 grams. Put my saran wrap on top. Put the top of my mold in. Set it down. Put the plate back on top and just give it a quick press. Just like that. There's nothing to it. And then I will take off the bottom. And then this is the plunger style mold, so you just push up. And you can see how it's right there on top. And just peel it off. There you go. Another puck shaped shampoo bar. And then it takes a couple days for those, well, I give them a couple days for them to completely harden. And then you can start using them. You can probably use them within 24 hours, but I like to give it a couple days just to be sure. There is a preservative in them. I use, like I said, I used Germall Plus was my preservative that I used. You could use Optifen. I prefer to use Germall for my shampoo bars, and I prefer to use Optifen for my conditioner bars. I do make conditioner bars as well. So I like to use the Optifen for my conditioner bars because you can add the Optifen at when your mixture is at a warmer temperature, so it's pourable. And the Germall, you actually have to have it your mixture has to be much cooler before you can add the preservative. Otherwise, it won't work. This doesn't seem right to me. Try that again. So I thought I would show you a close-up of how I use my arbor press to press my shampoo bars. I also use this for my my bath bombs with my Cada Soapery bath bombs, and it works perfect. Doesn't do any damage to your mold. So I put my bottom piece down, and I put my piece of saran wrap over my bottom piece. Put the cylinder on, and then I weigh out my mixture. And then I put my top piece on. Oops, before I do that, I put my saran wrap on. Put the top piece on. And I put it on this plate. This plate, supports the hole that's under it. Put that on. And I have another plate to go on top. And I just give it a little squeeze, just like that. It takes like no energy at all. And then I just take the bottom piece off, push it up, and take it right off. And there's my shampoo bar. Perfectly round puck shampoo bar, and it took no energy, no pressing, having to use your hands or your shoulder. Okay, so that's my process on how I make my shampoo bars. Hopefully you found this interesting. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. I have lots more videos that I'll be posting. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much and have a good day.